Alright, welcome to episode number 85. In this video we are going to see how to create this loader animation with HTML and CSS only. To follow along, I'll leave the source code in the description. In case if you got stuck somewhere, you can just copy the code and start and continue along with me. Now to start we need two files, index.html and style.css. Let me create it from scratch. First thing we need HTML file. I'll name it as index2.html. The second file we need is style.css. I'll name it as style2.css. Now the HTML is very straightforward, so I'm just going to copy paste it. We have a container with class container, and the container has three child, and it's a div. We have named it as a ring. That's up with the HTML. Now for the CSS part, we are going to create it from scratch. Now let me show it looks. Since we don't have anything inside it, it is going to be a blank page. I think we have not linked it, so let me link it. So it's style2.css. Now it is blank. Cool. Now let's start from scratch. For all element, so I'm selecting star. For all element, let me remove the margin and padding, border box, box sizing, border box. So this will remove the default added margin and padding by the Chrome. Now for the body, whatever is there inside the body, in this case we have a container. I wanted to place it at the center, so display flex align items. So this will vertically align the content to center and justify content center. So this will horizontally align it to the center. Now to make the align items work, we need to give the width and height. So width of 100% of viewport height. Viewport is simply the browser height. Goes simply 100% of viewport height. So as I said, viewport is simply the browser screen. Now it is not going to show up unless we create something. So we have container. Inside container we have ring. Let's give the width of the ring as 150 pixel and height of the ring as 150 pixel. Let me give the border as 2 pixel solid white. To see this, let me make this background color for the body as black. Refresh this, the body is going to be black, and we have column which is displayed in the vertical order, which is the default way. So call the container and give the width of 100%. So it is going to take the container height, so the container width. Since the container is body, it will take its width, which is 100% of viewport width. Now to place it at the center, I'll copy with the same thing. Now instead of vertically, now it's going to be horizontally, side by side. Now instead of square, I wanted to make this as a circle. So border radius 50% on all sides, all edges. It is circle now. Now I'm going to give margin of 30 pixel. Let this negative, and I want this the third to be at the top. So what I'll do is copy this. To target the third ring, we can simply use the nth child 3, and let me give position to all the rings, position relative. So top of 66 pixel. Refresh this. This is how it looks, and I want it to be at the bottom, so top. So now get into the inspect. We are going to use the inspect to, let's use the left of, let's say 10 pixel minus, properly align it so that it looks perfect as like this. Cool. Now copy paste this for the third one. Refresh it. That's all. For all the ring element, I want the border color to be, instead of white, it need to be transparent, and call the border top as 2 pixel solid red. Cool. Now I want this to rotate it, so I'll use the animation property, animation. The name is rotate it, and 4 second is the duration, and linear is the speed, and infinite number of time I want it to be rotated. So let's define this animation. So keyframes, animation name on 0th time frame and on 100th time frame. On 0 time frame it should start from rotate 0 degree, and on 100th time frame it should be 100 degree, sorry, it should be 360 degree, not 100. Cool. Now I want, let me remove the animation for now. So before that, let's make this let's call a circle and rotate it in a different way. What do I mean by that? Call the second ring colon n child 2, and instead of border top, let's make this border left. Let this be transparent, and let's make this yellow just to differentiate from other color. Cool. The same way for the third one, do the same thing and give the color green. Cool. Now just the delay, so animation delay for the second one is going to be -3s second, and this is going to be 1 second. So it's you won't get this value like that, you have to practice it. I have made a lot of trial and error and got this number, even though it looks wrong, but you can find the number. For third is -3, for second is -1. For third is -3 and second is -1. Cool. So everything seems to be working fine. Now we wanted to add a delay to the first one as well. -8. Still touching it, you can see. I think the yellow is the second one. You have to rotate it in a different way, so call the animation and make this 2, and we'll rotate it in opposite way. This is the second animation, and it will start from 360 and it will end on 0 degree. So likewise give this to third as well. Now third one is causing problem, so let's just make this right. Cool. So none of them is touching it. Now what we need to do is, let me switch off the animation for now, and let's have the dots. So for the first one, colon before, and this is going to be nth child 1. So when we use pseudo element, the content is must, and then we can have position absolute. To have position absolute, we need to have position relative to the parent. Now a width of 15 pixel, height of 15 pixel, background color for first one it's red, so I'll make this red. Let's see how does it looks. And we want to make this circle, so border radius 50%. Now we have to place it perfectly, so get this and give left 0 pixel, and give the top 10 pixel, properly align the left. So this looks great. So let me copy the left and top and give it to the first one. Now you need to give the box shadow 0 pixel left and right, top and bottom, blurriness and the color red. Now we'll use the shorten property to make it little darker. So you can make this 35, 25 and 15 and so on, depending upon your requirement. There seems to be a problem. It's not 2, it is 25 here. Cool. The same way, copy this and paste it for the second one. Here the red is going to be replaced with yellow, and we have to place it in the opposite side. So let's start the animation and check whether it's in the right way. You can see it's rotating in the opposite way. So we have to make this come here, get this, place it in the opposite side. So instead of right, let's make this so let this be left. Cool. Copy the whole section and paste it for the second one. Now it's time for the third one. Change the color from yellow to green. Refresh it. So it's third one, not second one. Now let's check the direction. So again it's in the opposite side. Use it. Let's make this right. We check once more. So it should come the opposite side only. Third one, hide it. Properly place it. Let's make this right or left. Cool. Place it at the green. Now uncomment this. Hope everything works fine. I think the red is also making problem. Let's choose the red and properly give the left and right to it. Cool. Left is 125. So I think the scope of this video is done. We got what we need. That's all for this video.